Alright, about a couple of months ago, I started sharing your work, your photos on my Instagram stories. Now, the first time I did this happened to be Monday, and ever since that, every single Monday for about 8 or 9 weeks now, I have been sharing your work on my Instagram stories. Now, I gave that series a name. I started calling it Monday Shares, and I even made some intros for it on Instagram, and you guys absolutely loved it. You guys comment that this is such an amazing idea. Every single week, I find someone new to follow and get inspired. And that was the entire idea behind the Monday Shares, to connect amazing photos and amazing photographers and artists with the target audience of those photos. You guys get inspired, I get inspired from the comments that you send me, and you got a new photographer to follow to inspire you further on. And since you guys loved it so much, I decided to ask you that would you like to see Monday Shares here on YouTube also? And the feedback that I got from that was like 1,000 thumbs up. You guys absolutely loved the idea, and that's why this is the very first episode of Monday Shares here on YouTube. Alright, but before we go into the photos of this very first episode of Monday Shares here on YouTube, I'm gonna recap real quick how can you get your photos featured in these episodes and on my Instagram stories. Now, everything that you need to do to get featured is to tag me into the photos that you're posting. Now, if you want to get an older photo featured, hit the share button and send it to me as a DM so I can find it, and that way we can connect and I can share your work on my Instagram stories and on this channel. During the week, I will go through the submissions of that week and I will select maybe 3 or 4 that I will showcase on these videos, because I don't want these videos to be like an hour long, so I cannot share everything. But trust me, I will try to keep a track that who is getting the feature here on this YouTube channel and who is gonna get the feature there on my Instagram stories. So everybody is gonna attend. Whew. Oh, can you tell that I've been sick? I'm already running out of breath and we haven't even started yet. So without any further ado, Monday Shares, let's go. Alright, the very first photographer that I want to introduce to you guys has already had a lot of shares on my Instagram stories, because I just absolutely love his work and I love his photography and I love the style that he has been so consistent that I cannot even understand how he does it. And the photographer I'm talking about is, of course, Jonas Rard. Now, I ran across Jonas's account about 2 years ago, and when I saw his photos, I absolutely fell in love with his work. The photos that he takes are so dreamlike, and they're like pieces of art. You can't even tell if they're photos or are they paintings or what are they. I just saw art when I found Jonas's account. And ever since that, I have been following his account and I've been commenting on his work that he's doing an amazing job. And his work even inspired me to give a shot at this particular style and at this particular way of shooting photos. When you just look at the colors, when you just look at how he paints with his camera, that's just I just love that. It is so beautiful. So Jonas Rard, thank you for what you're doing. I absolutely love your work. It looks beautiful. Keep up the good work, and I hope that this brings you a whole lot more followers, because you deserve every single one of them and even more. Next up is an apology because I don't know how to pronounce your last name. The photographer in question is Cody Mahes. Maheres? You're just gonna have to enlighten me, but I will call you Cody for the rest of this video. Cody is a photographer based in Virginia, United States, and when you just look at his works, it's like, it's simply beautiful. There is nothing that I don't love about his work. His style is at the same time moody, but it's also at the same time it's so bright and it's so light, and it seems that whenever there is a beautiful sunset, whenever there's a beautiful landscape, Cody is always there. And he just recently bought a new truck, and that Toyota to me looks like a dream come true. That is an absolute beast, and I definitely want to go and hitch a ride whenever I get to see you, so expect that. Cody has 1,874 followers on Instagram, and to me that number is just way too small, because Cody deserves a whole lot more followers. So go check out Cody's work. He also does YouTube, so I will link his channel somewhere around there, up here somewhere. Go check him out, tell him that I sent ya. He's an amazing guy, an amazing photographer, and yeah, go check him out. You're gonna love it. Alright, it's time for the final share of this Monday, and this photographer he's an amazingly talented photographer and an amazingly talented artist. And I have been sharing his work on my Instagram stories for a while now, but recently I discovered that he also has a secondary account for his film photography. And the photographer in question is Patrick Coetzee. I'm sorry again with the last names and the pronunciation, but Patrick also has a secondary account dedicated for his film photography. And like I said, I just recently found his secondary account, and when I started looking through these photographs, I was like, okay, mind blown. Absolutely beautiful work, and everything is done with film cameras. And it seems that he's using Canon AE1 and Mamiya C220. So that is some real deal business, real deal film photography there, and the results are absolutely stunning. So whatever you do today, if you don't follow anybody else today, I highly recommend that you go check out first Patrick Coetzee on his main account, and then his secondary film account at film.pkv. Highly recommend it. You're gonna absolutely love it. I loved it. I got inspired, and I was like, yeah, should I go buy a roll of film? I mean, yeah, I'm not too good with that, but yeah, I got inspired, and I hope that this video inspired you guys to create more photography, to get out there and start shooting, taking photos, making art, and posting them online for us to enjoy. This was the very first episode of Monday Shares here on YouTube. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you liked it. If you did, hit the like button. If you want to get featured, drop 1,000 DMs on me on Instagram and we'll make it work. Other than that, thanks as always for watching, and I will be seeing you guys in the next one. Peace.